Are you looking to pursue a career in detailing and looking for a mentor and trainer? Get in contact with us. We'll see how we can help you. Let's not say we haven't got paid for it because we have, but just in different ways.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm learning right now. We're getting paid in different ways, and because I'm seeing it now. I get customers call me all the time because I'm obviously constantly, especially right now, I'm promoting these podcasts, these youth workshops, and my customers love what I'm doing. So because of that, it makes them want to come to me. And I'm not saying that. And again, the good thing is that it helps both ends. I'm doing what I want to do. I'm doing what I'm here to do, like what God has put me here to do. And then I'm still being compensated back to be able to at least, provide for my family on the financial side, right? And keep the business going, because that's the main thing. That's the driver. That's what brings in, the money, So, yeah.
They trust you. In a world full of tons of entrepreneurs, you're gonna go with the person that you trust and believe in.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
The person that's just doing all this good work out there, how could you not want to work with that person?
Yeah. And this is shine on it too, man. Like, a lot. Even like when I was doing the detailing, I had my shop down in Mattapan. I try to reach. There's been a couple times that a couple detailers reached out, and one thing was like, hey, I got this car. I'm trying to do a paint correction on it, or hey, all these scratches. I'm trying to get this client because I'm trying to get these other cars in line, and with they did more of a daily maintenance detail type of deal. Can you not post up the vehicle? Don't take pictures of it or nothing like that, just so that I can say, hey, I did that. And it's like, hey, I will do that for you, but when you got some spare time, come down to the shop and I'll show you.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you can try to promote this on your own. Don't be scared to do it. A lot of people were scared, the whole burning thing. You know what I mean? Because it's like they're dealing with, it might be a nice car. They might get an S-Class Mercedes or something. Scared to fail. But they want that clientele, but they're scared to promote that because the car sometimes won't be gray, won't be silver, easier colors. Yep. It'll be black, dark purple, dark green, where if you don't do that right and you hit that sunlight, you're gonna have holograms. It's gonna look like Spider-Man. It looks shiny as all, but man, it looks like somebody took a towel and just went all like that. People don't know how to remove that. Yeah. That was something I learned later. It wasn't even like I learned it off rip. I started sending cars out the first 3 years, like, man, what's going on? The car came out shiny. Car came out shiny. Why is it a hologram like that? So here I am trying to figure out how can I take off holograms. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you're always sharpening with those. This guy comes in.
Makes it look easy?
No.
Oh,
no, not at all. But it was easier for me. Hey, make sure you hit it off with this pad, this product. When you're done doing what you're doing, use this, use that.
Sí, señor.
Why? Just use it. I'll tell you later. Yeah. He uses it.
Okay, Jefe. Remember?
Okay, Jefe. Oh, that was nothing. Okay, Jefe.
Was he talking like that?
Yeah, he'll say it. Okay, Jefe.
But we're joking around.
Joking around.
I wasn't being sarcastic. I was literally like,
but
around. So we can laugh.
Accent, I don't know.
Oh no, he said it just like that. Okay, Jefe.
Okay, Jefe.
And we'll just laugh about it and stuff. Which is all cool. But definitely, we was able to do that. We had an incident, the dumpster.
No, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Traumatic.
There's things you can't control. Some
now
things.
We have another dumpsters. What happened?
Real quick, we had been working on this car for so many damn days, right? Car was
paint
parked.
correction.
Paint correction.
He had a dumpster that where we obviously throw our trash. I don't know how that dumpster never moves. That dumpster, one day we just standing by the shop door and we see the dumpster going. Boom! I'm like.
By the way, it's not funny, but.
No, it is funny now.
It's funny now.
That's one of those things. Like when time passes, you can laugh about it, right? Like, but at that time, it wasn't funny.
No,
I was pissed.
No, yeah, dude, we just did a full paint correction. he did the majority of like 70-80% of it
Yeah.
because it was a black car. It was for him to perfect. It was a perfect car for him to perfect how to. So when
Well,
it
he
came
had taught
out,
me pretty much.
you know, like, hey, no, that's
This is the
good.
moment to kind of
This
like, this is
It
the
was my
moment.
moment.
it was
I
the
did a
moment.
good job.
He did an amazing job. Like the
It
car
was his
was.
shop, his dumpster's fault, man.
As long as you got the credit
Oh
for it.
man. And I feel like it was trash day too. Trash day. I think he
Whatever,
took it out, and
That's
when he
actually
pushed
what it was, I think.
he pushed it. He didn't put the wheels
How they-
back a lot. He just kind of pushed it back in spot, and the wheels were kind of like turned. Now it's empty. So now the weight, when the wind blew or anything,
Who didn't lock it?
no, the
Dumpster
dumpster.
person.
Oh,
Waste man. You know.
Yeah, whatever. All right.
he had some words for him the next
Yeah.
day.
Well, damn, man, I wish we could have a longer discussion because
Yeah, I
I'll
know.
tell you, we
Good
have
points,
so
good
much to
points.
say, but because the last question was gonna be pretty much, what advice would you give to detailers? And I think that everything, like if they were getting started.
Yep.
I mean, I'll let you give your input, but obviously, just from everything we've talked about here, from the beginning, talking about, not retaining information, what else? We talked about a bunch of stuff. Not retaining information.
I got one is just the fear of failing. That's
Yeah,
the
fear.
Yeah,
of-
fear
we
of
we actually
failing.
talked
People
about it
get
a little
scared
bit.
to
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do a lot.
Don't be
know?
scared to fail, man. You can't be scared to
That's
fail.
another one.
You can't be scared to fall. Bruises are gonna heal, scratches are gonna heal, and the only way you're gonna know that hurts is by falling and getting through it. You can't be scared of failing, man. You can't.
Yeah,
And,
you can't speed up. You can't speed up
That's a good point.
that learning curve.
Yeah, you
The
can't.
learning you can't. Like people try to do it, you cannot.
You just
You
gotta
can't do
go
it.
through the
That's a good
process.
one.
You gotta
really
go.
cannot.
Process, yeah.
Yeah,
You
you just
can't
gotta
do
go
it.
through the process. It's gonna hurt a little bit sometimes, but hey, at the end, it's gonna be well worth it. Like this is something. Like if I today was to want to start a new business or restart, there's plenty of things I would not do that I did.
Yeah.
So like you get a major head start. And what to bring in. If you're just doing detailing, no, bring in detailing, bring in vinyl wrapping,
Yeah.
tinting, audio. Like you have to bring in these other
Everything.
sources.
So when things slow down here,
Yep.
so see now you're thinking like me.
No, definitely. and another thing is stop thinking. Yeah, no, and that's how it is. Another thing with me was that I felt like I always had to do everything.
Yeah.
Like giving somebody else a responsibility, I was scared to give that
Yeah.
person that responsibility of, hey, do the interior, or hey, focus on this, because then I had to go in there and I was more panicked, like, oh no, this not, like,
Yeah.
you gotta have people in position. He's great at putting people in position. Focus on this, focus on that, focus on this. One thing I could advise to people: don't be scared to fail. Trust the process. Definitely trust the process. It gets hard, even with a vehicle. Sometimes you clean the car, you think it's not getting clean. Third time around, you're like, okay, I see the stains coming out now, or this panel is looking like I need it to look like now, and you just gotta go through it. Be ambitious, like be hungry. You gotta stay hungry. When things get hard, don't discourage yourself.
Consistency.
Yeah, you gotta stay consistent with it. Follow it through, trust it through. Definitely, and I don't know what else you got, cause
Nah,
I mean,
man.
at least those three are my
we
biggest.
have trust me, from just everything that we talked about, they'll know. They're gonna have to go through their own experience. So but they're gonna, just from what we talked about, surrounding yourself with like-minded people,
Definitely surround yourself
people
with
with
like-minded
experience,
people.
So we've talked about all that stuff. So I mean, you just cannot. That's one of my main things. You cannot speed up a process. You just gotta go through it. We can tell you what you may go through, but you're gonna go through it.
Yeah.
And the good thing is that at least when if something, like, that's how I am. Like when I know somebody's told me this is gonna happen, if it happens, yeah, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt as much.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like
You anticipate the hit. You're like,
anticipate it.
oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Okay.
That wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Yeah. So like I said, bro, there is not any words out there. I cannot. There's nothing for me that I can say, that I can do to thank you for what you've
Nah,
done,
man, no doubt, man.
what you did for me during that time. I hope I'm making you proud.
Of course you are, man. Definitely, man.
And like I told you, bro, and I'm gonna continue to do it because I'm always looking for new opportunities, and we've already talked about one that hopefully is gonna come true.
It will.
So we're manifesting
Manifest it.
It will.
Yeah.
Manifest
So,
it.
so
Speak it into
um,
existence.
Yeah.
So I always come back. You
Yeah.
know, again, I hope this shows you that it was never personal.
No, definitely, bro.
And we're gonna get back on it.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
get back on it. So I appreciate it, man.
Definitely.
Appreciate it.
All love, brother.
Eric, thank you for having you here too.
Eric,
You know?
thank you, brother.
So MP family again. This was
I'ma have
this is
more
a
of this one.
reunion. Let's have some more pineapple.
Okay,
This
have a
one
little
is
bit more
again
pineapple.
Oh, that's the blueberry smash.
blueberry smash, guys. Blueberry smash.
Pineapple
Till next
mango.
time.
Pineapple mango.
See you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe.